What's up? We're at the Brass Monkey here in Ottawa, and I'm with Krista Shipperbottom from Lutharo. Krista, what's up?
Hello, I'm here. It's been a hectic day, but I am here. I'm ready. Hopefully my makeup looks okay because I did it in very dark lighting and I don't know what it looks like.
I think it looks good.
Thank you.
You recently just wrapped up a tour with Paladin through the States.
Mm-hmm.
How was not just that, but also doing your second run through America?
It was exciting. It was a completely different vibe because when we played with Ailstorm, it was huge and it was our first big tour ever. So It was like we ripped the Band-Aid off like hard. So with that, it was like this larger than life craziness, and I feel like our run with Paladin, it was a lot more low key and like chilled out, and I feel like we had more time on our hands to explore.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't as overwhelming, but like still great in its own way.
Cool.
Yeah.
And kind of not just doing that tour and your second American tour, but also jumping right into a tour with Unleash the Archers, like being a Canadian metal band. How was that?
Pretty much a dream come true. We love them. They're like one of our biggest influences. So being here and even watching their sound check today, I was like, like hearing a new song.
It's Brittany.
Yeah.
They're playing a new song.
They are, I think. I actually don't know for sure, but they did it during sound check. So I'm like, ooh, I hope they play that tonight. But yeah, watching her is just like, holy crap, she's just so effortless and so nice.
She's a monster on stage.
Yes, I know. She's just so chill about it. And I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, it's be really cool to see them tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
With that, what do you think your dream tour would be? Any band you want.
That's hard to say.
Including Lutharo.
Yeah. Arch Enemy would definitely be up there. That's hard to say. Arch Enemy is one of the biggest ones for me. Maybe Metallica. Metallica is a huge thing. I feel like that's on everybody's bucket list.
Yeah.
Ginger would be up there for me. Ginger I would love to tour with. Maybe Spirit Box or something, there's too many things to choose from. There's older bands that are obviously everyone's gonna pick, like Metallica, Iron Maiden, and stuff like that, but there are newer bands out there that I'd really love to tour with too. So
you got to meet up with Ginger, did you not?
We did, yeah. We went to a festival they played in Romania, and then we ended up going backstage and just hanging out with them, and they're super nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And along with this super cool tour happening, the last one just ending, you just released a new song.
We did.
Born to Ride.
Yes.
So what was the inspiration behind that?
The song in general?
Yeah.
So the video comes off very funny and lighthearted, but the song is actually just about going for your dreams, shooting for it, and kind of just going in blind. You think of being in a band and you have no rule book. Mm-hmm. There's just you're living every day just hoping you're doing the right thing, and then there's people that will give up. There's people that will get distracted. There's people that won't put in the work, you know what I mean? And there are people who do eventually make it to the finish line. So it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic song. It's been on my repeat ever since I first got to hear it.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you may get to hear it tonight.
Ooh, cool. With the whole thing, I guess, chasing the dream, where did the dream start for you? When did you know you want to sing in a metal band?
So metal band was different from just singing in general. When I was really little, probably 5, I wanted to sing in a band. I used to sing, put on concerts for my parents and stuff, all that kid stuff. Yeah. But the metal band thing, it was metal just kind of clicked for me in high school as a specific genre that I wanted to do, because before that I just loved all kinds of music, and I still do, but metal was in the forefront. I was okay, this is something I really can see myself throwing myself into with a lot of passion. So I was yeah, this is the one for me.
Do you ever be a specific band or a song that got you into it?
With metal?
Yeah.
So Megadeth was the biggest moment for me, because when I was growing up in high school, hardcore was a really big thing. That genre was huge. There was so many hardcore shows and stuff going on, and I liked it, but I feel I didn't quite get into like the screaming vocals until like later on, so it didn't click as much to me. But when I heard Megadeth and I heard him with like a clean style of vocal, I was like, you can have this crazy heavy music and you can have clean vocals. That just blew my mind. And then snowballed with Pantera and everything. I think Arch Enemy was the first band that got me into like screaming vocals.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like seeing a girl up there, like it almost made it like easier to like dive into, and the melody too. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And slightly off topic.
Yeah.
But well, so you were on your tour with Ailstorm.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to it because I think it's just so cool that you guys are actually doing this. One thing I noticed is you seem to stop at a lot of donut shops.
Oh my
which,
God.
as someone who loves donuts, I thought was fantastic. So what was your favorite one?
My favorite, I like the Voodoo Donuts. That one was like, and I don't know how many different places we went, but Voodoo Donuts was so cool. And their donuts are like weird flavors and like really quirky things. I don't know, but yeah, Voodoo Donuts is awesome.
Okay.
And we hit those like a few times.
I imagine they're a chain?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, only in the States though. We don't have any here, so that was more exciting.
Maybe one day.
Yes.
As time, kind of back to music, as times went on, how do you think, like as things change, writing styles change, how do you think your writing styles change between Lutharo writing Unleash the Beast and something like Ruthless Bloodline?
I think for me, myself, I can't really speak to, like, for the other guys and their, like, personal developments or whatever, but for me, myself, I think I just got more comfortable with talking about my personal issues and giving away more of my personality, because in the beginning I felt like, oh, gotta be heavy, gotta be intimidating, gotta come in like guns blazing, and now I'm like, I don't feel really the need to like prove myself in this heavy way. I think like you can come across that way when you're just being authentic and you have something really raw to say.
Yeah.
So I think I let myself like just kind of let my guard down and let me be this raw person, and it kind of shines through in the music more now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think it's been really cool to see how you guys have been writing music, because I started listening right at the Unleash the Beast EP.
Yeah.
So
an OG fan.
I think it's been really neat. So I really wanted to kind of hear that one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that one will always be close to my heart because it's like the first song that I did, like almost a full song with growling too. So it's kind of like that was a big step forward for me.
Yeah. So I remember the first time I got to see Lutharo was, I think, my old band and Lutharo was playing together at the Cafe de Cup in Ottawa.
Yep.
And I didn't really know anything about you guys. And he hit the stage and it's 2 songs and shit, they're good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, in regards of doing the harsh vocals through the whole song, I think there's a lot of people who probably couldn't wrap their mind around the fact that you can do those vocals, but also you can do these super clean highs, like one right after the other.
Yeah.
Is there anything you do to set yourself up for it, or warm up, or anything?
A lot. Warm-ups, breathing exercises, constant exercise, eating well, drinking lots of water. Basically everything I do on a regular basis evolves around my voice. So
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah, I am my instrument, so I have to keep it good.
Well, you see a lot of singers just throughout the years just not take care of it, and
Yes, and it just goes.
yeah.
You know. So yeah.
Yeah, we could probably just sit there rhyming off singers, but that'll be for when the video's off.
Yeah.
So when you're writing a song like Ruthless Bloodline, Lost in the Soul, how does the writing process kind of start for something like that? Do you start with a riff or a melody?
Yeah, so the guys usually they come with a riff or sometimes like a full skeleton of a song, and we all kind of like add on to it. Like Victor will come with a riff, and then the guys will be like, oh cool, like let's try this with this, like maybe we should do this next and add this harmony, and then like Corey comes in with drum parts and that'll like inspire something else, and sometimes even Corey's giving like guitar parts, and same with Chris, and like it's kind of everyone just like a mixed bag
Yeah.
of everything. For me, when I am in the room with them writing, sometimes I get inspired right away and like I'll write like a melody without lyrics or anything, just like gibberish. I'll just sing it out. And sometimes I have to like step away from the song and like do it on my own, like write the lyrics and the melody. It all depends on how I feel about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Has there been a song in which, like, okay, I have a pile of lyrics, you guys start gluing things to it?
I honestly, like, I've had pieces of lyrics that I've put in songs, but I've never had, like, a full song written in lyrics and then put it to a song. I always have to, like, write the melody first.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll go back to what we were saying earlier. You were saying metal came a little bit later for you. If you were to do a side project or anything, what do you think it would be?
Ooh, like other than metal?
Sure.
Okay, so I would love to do blues, or like hard rock blues. I would love to do that. Maybe like indie, something like that, like something fun. I don't know, but like, yeah, still in like the rockish kind of vibe.
I think your voice on blues would sound really cool. I'd love to hear that.
That's a huge compliment.
Back to touring. So with the Ailstorm tour, you all essentially lived in an RV for, what was it, a month? 5 weeks, somewhere around there?
Month, yes. I think it was 28 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is living in an RV for 28 days with some of your best friends?
It was okay, honestly. Like, the RV was so nice because especially we spent the last, like, little over 2 weeks in a van all together, sleeping in the van. Like, our whole back of the van is just a mattress that we all lay on.
I think I saw that one of your Instagram stories.
Yeah, so it's not the most comfortable. So, I mean, like, looking back at the RV, it was luxurious. Like, it was awesome. It was good. Like, you have your own little kitchen in there, and, like, you got a bathroom, and, like, everything's just set up. So, I love the RV.
Cool.
Yeah.
What can we expect from Lutharo in the future?
Lots of new stuff. There's stuff that's waiting to be announced very soon. Lots more touring, hopefully.
Cool.
New music. Just lots of announcements.
And let's do a quick plug. Where can people find you, Lutharo?
They can find us on all social media platforms and streaming platforms, and yeah, you can watch our videos on YouTube. We're on all of that fun stuff.
I'll put links in the bio so everyone can find that very easily. So Krista, one more question. So thank you very much for your time. This has been fantastic.
Hell yeah,
So
thank you.
last thing, this is the same question I ended the Kai Hansen interview with.
Okay.
Do you give any advice to new bands starting out? What would you give them?
I would say if you're serious about it, just keep going. Just keep pushing. Things are gonna get better and better, but you just have to stick to it. Like, it's not gonna be easy. You can't beat yourself up about every little thing, and don't act as if you're larger than life in the beginning and think that like things are just gonna come to you. You gotta work for them, and you gotta keep going and going and going. Basically.
Cool.
Don't stop if you want it.
Honestly, like with even doing this, the thing like a video will go flop, and like I just keep telling myself like the worst thing you can do is stop. Just
100%.
keep going.
Just keep going. Even if you're moving at like a small space or a small pace, you're still going.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta do it. If you want it, you gotta do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Krista, thank you very much. This has been fantastic, and I can't wait to see the show tonight.
Yes, I'm excited, nervous. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be ready to barf my brains out going up there tonight.
You're gonna do great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Finger guns.
I've been doing that way too much recently.